On April 1st, 2026, a cruise ship departs from the city of Ushuaia, Argentina. It was carrying passengers and crew with about 150 passengers from 23 countries. This ship was going on a journey to the remote islands of Antarctica and the South Atlantic. Everything was fine in the beginning. People met up, share their time, and enjoy parties. No one knew that this trip was going to turn into a nightmare. Hantavirus. While the world feels like it is falling apart, it is a virus that has no vaccine, no cure, and its death rate is so high that it can kill half of infected people. Today, this virus has spread on a ship that has been stuck at sea for many days. News headlines are being made all over the world, and no one wants this ship to dock in this country. Health officials around the world are racing to contain a deadly outbreak of Hantavirus. On April 1st, 2026, a cruise ship departs from the city of Ushuaia, Argentina. It was carrying passengers and crew with about 150 passengers from 23 countries. This ship was going on a journey to the remote islands of Antarctica and the South Atlantic. Everything was fine in the beginning. People met up, share their time, and enjoy parties. No one knew that this trip was going to turn into a nightmare. After about 5 days of the trip, a 70-year-old Dutch passenger suddenly developed headache and fever. He had mild diarrhea too. He went to see the ship's doctor, but after a day or two, he started to have a hard time breathing. Suddenly, his condition worsened so that on April 11, he died on board the ship. It is my sad duty to inform you that one of our passengers passed away last night. What was the reason behind his death? No one knew. The passengers didn't pay much attention to this at first. People were busy socializing and enjoying themselves. On April 24th, this ship docked at St. Helena, an island near Africa. The dead passenger's wife got off with his body. These women then went to South Africa on April 25th. She was about to board a flight from South Africa to Amsterdam when she suddenly got so sick that she was taken off to the flight. She collapsed at the airport on April 26. She died. Meanwhile, the people on the board the ship also started getting sick. On April 28, a German woman fell ill, and on May 2nd, she died after 4 days. Once again, no one knew why the passengers of the ship were dying one by one. On May 2nd, the World Health Organization was informed about the crisis. Tests were conducted, and then diagnosis was released. Hantavirus, the deadly Hantavirus. While the world feels like it is falling apart, it is a virus that has no vaccine, no cure, and its death rate is so high that it can kill half of infected people. Today, this virus has spread on a ship that has been stuck at sea for many days. News headlines are being made all over the world, and no one wants the ship to dock in this country. Health officials around the world are racing to contain a deadly outbreak of Hantavirus. In 1993, the outbreak of this virus was fueled by El Nino. In 1991-92, a natural El Nino occurred. It caused a lot of red, more nut crops were produced, and the red population exploded. The more red there were, the higher the chance of virus breaking out. And the higher the chance for the virus to spread among the people. For a long time, scientists believed that there was no hantavirus disease in India. But between 2005-2008, a multi-institutional study found 28 confirmed cases in Vellore district of Tamil Nadu. Cases were found in patients with chronic kidney disease, laborers, workers in warehouses, and members of the Inura tribe who work to get wets. Researchers found that out of 661 people who were tested for the virus, especially antibodies, about 4% of the general population has these antibodies. This was proof that some people in India had already been infected, and the rate was even higher among those who live or work near the rates. But the interesting thing was that at this point in time, scientists believed that the hantavirus spread from the rest of the human and cannot spread from one person to another. But in 1996, an outbreak in southern Argentina broke this assumption. The cause of this outbreak was an Andes virus, a strain of the Hantavirus family. With a very dangerous ability, it could spread from one person to another. Today, the entire Hantavirus family, this is the only strain in which confirmed human-to-human transmission has been documented. But the good news is that it doesn't spread through the air like COVID or the flu. For this, very close and prolonged physical contact is necessary. This means staying close to another person for a long time, sharing the same bed, or coming into the contact with their bodily fluid. That's why it is usually spread among family members and or when the person is closely taking care of an infected patient. Scientists have documented in Argentina that some infected people behave like super spreaders. Some infected individuals can infect many more people. But the good thing is that the transmission window of this virus is very small. It spreads at the beginning of disease for only one day. So by now, you must have understood that the cruise ship I talked about earlier has already had same at a strain. This is a strain where human transmission is possible. But the question is that where this virus come from. According to the information we have received so far, in March of 2026, a Dutch couple went on a boat watching tour in Ushuaia. During the tour, they reached a landfill where many rats live. If they had stayed off the ship for a few days, the virus might not have spread, because the transmitting window on the ship was only one day. But after this tour, they boarded the ship and infected spread to other people. By the way, this was a Dutch couple who died from the virus by May 10. 10 cases were reported on the ship, and 3 people have already died. Apart from this, many passengers have been medically evacuated, and 4 patients are still hospitalized, 1 in the ICU in Johannesburg, South Africa, 2 in different hospitals in Netherlands and others in Switzerland. For several days, the ship was idling near the Cape Verde coast of West Africa, but the country refused to give it permission to dock. In Spain, the permission to dock on the autonomous Canary Island on May 10, the ship finally docked on the Tenerife Island. The ship was evacuated and it was yet to be seen how many passengers tested positive. 2 Indians were also on board the ship. They went to Netherlands with the ship. They were quarantined there even though they showed the symptoms. But the biggest question that you must be thinking about, is whether the hantavirus is going to become the next pandemic. I am not an astrologer, anything can happen, but there is a very low chance of it, and there are 2 reasons for this. The first reason is that this transmission window is very small, it's only about 1 day, so unlike COVID, there is no need to be quarantined for 14 days. If there is an infected person, they don't transmit